kind of chilly when it comes to the road. Last night in Rip City, taking on the Portland Trailblazers. LeBron James entering the game, 33 consecutive games with at least 20 to start. Gets the layup there, and then the block. That leads to a breakout for LeBron James. Miami outscored Portland 31-21 in the second period. But in the half-court offense, that's where he had some problems. Driving baseline, that's a turnover. Guarded closely by former teammate Sasha Pavlovich. Let it rain. No. Iceman. Old school. Outlet, pick and roll. Off the bounce, LeBron James can't finish. Finished with 15 points, 2 for 11 from the field in the half-court offense, averaging just 51% in the half-court set during this streak. His streak of 33 games with at least 20 points comes to an end. It's the second longest streak since the 1976 NBA-ABA merger. George Gervin had a 45-game run back in 1981. So let's continue our cold theme. And LeBron cold as he gets away from the basket. Samsung Next Level showing you that 4 of his 6 field goals last night came against the Blazers within 5 feet. He was an even chilly at the free throw line, converting just 2 of 5 chances from there as well.
I know people are very infatuated with the last-second shot and buzzer beaters, and it's real cool to hit a buzzer beater, but you know it has to come at the right time. We got the right shot. It would have been a game-winning shot, wide open, wide open 3 as opposed to a contested 2. I'll take that every time.
And the Miami Heat fall to below 500 on the road as they fall by 2. Did you have a problem with that last play execution?
I didn't. If you looked, even if Chris Bosh would have waited for the pump fake for the defender to fly, there was another one coming his way, wide open three-pointer from a guy who's hit big three-point shots.
Level of concern right now for the Heat?
It's not very high at all. I know within the team, they're really concerned about the rebounding and fixing that. And Eric Spoelstra, if you paid attention last night, adjusted his rotation some to fix some of those rebounding issues. But this is a team that's not really built for a resounding regular season. They're not going to blow teams out game after game because they don't have the size, and they just really have to play hard in order to win, and that's just not going to be there every night. So they know that if they were going to play in a 7-game series, they have the best team and can adjust to any sort of any other team.
You mentioned adjustments. You think that they've adjusted on their style of play from last year to this year. How so?
They have. I mean, last year they weren't really going small until they got to the finals with Chris Bosh at center, and it obviously worked for them. And offensively, it's the best way for them to play. But defensively, there are some struggles there. Rebounding, there's obviously some issues there. So again, if in a 7-game series, if they play that style, they're going to be just fine. They'll adjust to the other team. They've done it before. But in the regular season, to have that same type of effort game in and game out with the smaller lineup isn't really ideal. So that's why Eric Spoelstra is making some adjustments, playing Joel Anthony more, playing Mike Miller some, who's a good rebounder at his position. They'll get it done come playoff time. It's just a matter of not getting frustrated with the way some of the regular season games go.
Around the horn, sports reporters in the NBA, Israel Gutierrez has it all covered.